You're live. I'm live. Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Back here at the cat ranch or cat farm or whatever. Leo and Logan are wandering around down here. Probably hear them throughout this review. Anyway, another beer that I got from my last Tavor crate. This is Allagash Moselle Farmhouse Style Lager. Now this is really interesting. 6% ABV. So it's actually it's not a hybrid style, like it's a blend of a lager and a saison. I just looked it up on their website. In fact, I love how Allagash, like their website, actually shows you all the malts, all the hops they use, the yeast, all that stuff. So instead that we brew a saison, we brew a lager, and then we blend them together to make this beer. So that's really interesting. And I also love that now Allagash is in cans, or at least some of their beers are. We used to be able to get these, I'm sure they still can, back in Albany where I used to live. But this is the first time I'm seeing an Allagash in a can. And it's nice that it's like a lager. A lager in a can is awesome. So, alright, so let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I'm getting more like saison notes on this one. It has like a surprisingly tropical aroma to it. Which is weird because it said they use, like continental malt and like noble hops, so I don't know where. I mean, it must just be from like the Belgian yeast esters, like definitely kind of a banana. It kind of smells like a hef, like banana, clove. It doesn't have that like farmhouse quality, and there's certainly, as far as I can tell, there's certainly no Brett in here. It smells more fruity than spicy, which you would expect, like if it's a German style lager base, especially with noble hops. But yeah, a little weedy, like I said, kind of smells like a hef. Appearance, it's I don't know what the sun's doing here, but it's got like a banana yellow color. It looks like more of a deep gold on camera there, but yeah, if I hold up to the sun here, you guys can see, yeah, it's like a banana yellow, and it did foam up to the rim when I poured it, but we got some bright white suds here, so let's dig in. Cheers. Well, it tastes a lot different than it smells, I will say that. When I was saying on the aroma, like I'm not getting the farmhouse and spice quality you tend to get in a saison, but I definitely taste it. Definitely. So I mean, like some kind of peppercorn, maybe a little bit of like a clove flavor. The banana yeast esters are rather subtle. They're more of a background note, which is interesting because they're pretty prominent on the nose, but it's like the nose and the palate are shift. What's subtle on the nose is prominent in the palate and vice versa. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I can definitely, now I'm tasting those German noble hops. Why is it every time I shoot a beer review outside is when everybody decides to just idle their car. There we go. And it's not even a regular person, it's a mail truck. Anyway, back to the beer. So I will say this thing is very refreshing. Very refreshing. I mean, it's late October here in Florida. It's like 90-something degrees, so this is like really hitting the spot. What's odd though is that this is 6% ABV, which, well, I guess that really should be odd because, a saison, yeah. I mean, the saison can be usually between 6 and 7, depending on what they're going for. Hey, Logan. This is Logan. You can tell it's Logan because his collar has a gray stripe on it. Leo's is all white, so that's how you know from now on. Yeah, I like the, it's pretty crisp, pretty effervescent. I will say it's refreshing. The finish is fairly dry. A little bit of like, I mean, if you ever had a saison, it's kind of basically that. Kind of like just that spicy phenolic aftertaste, you know, just little peppercorn, little like rye kind of thing. And even though like I got some tropical fruit aromas on here, I am not tasting citrus or anything. Yeah, so this would be like a great starter saison, because like saison is actually one of my favorite beer styles now. It took me a long time to come around to it, but yeah, I really like it, and I like American interpretations where they be a little more creative than the European ones. And like this would be a good one to start with, like especially your aunt or uncle who drinks Bud Miller Coors or something like that, because this definitely has like the saison, the flavor of a saison, but kind of drinks like a lager. Definitely has like the mouthfeel of a lager, you know, higher. Well, those saisons tend to be you know, highly carbonated as well. And it's 6%, but it doesn't feel like 6%. It feels like I'm drinking a Budweiser, which is 5%. Doesn't taste anything like Budweiser. It just kind of feels like that. So yeah, pretty refreshing. I think this has been one of the first beer reviews where I actually finished the beer on camera. Now an airplane comes. That's a good score. I haven't scored it yet. Or does he mean like scoring the beer, you know? Okay, that's probably what he meant, but yeah, and actually I am going to score this pretty well. I think this is really interesting, and if it was available around here, I probably would pick this up, finishing it on camera. As Jay used to do. Jay, if you're watching this, come back to the beer reviews, man. Come on. So, all right, so final score for the Allagash Moselle. I think I'm going to go 4 1/4. Like, it's definitely better than average. It's a creative brew. Tastes good. And I mean, to me, it's like probably about 70% saison, 30% lager. You know, it's basically like the taste and aroma of saison, which is kind of like the mouthfeel and the refreshing quality of a lager. This would be a good beach. Well, maybe if you split it, I don't know, 6%. You don't want to drink a 6% beer and then go swimming unless you weigh like over 200 pounds or something. But I'm probably gonna take a nap after this one. So yeah, 4 1/4 for Moselle from Allagash. I'm glad to see Allagash is in cans now. It'd be cool if they put like what's the one that Renee loved? I can't even think of the name of it. The triple that's aged in Jim Beam bourbon barrels. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's gonna, as soon as I turn this off, I'm gonna remember. But anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching. If you guys want to sign up for Tabor, link in the description below. Click that. Takes you right to the site. Download the app. It gives you $10 off your first purchase. It lets them know that I sent you. All right. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow night after class. Probably. All right. Thanks for watching.